A righteous production.
What's going on, fam? So check this out, you pump busters and you mother suckers. I got a comment today. A comment that I've gotten a lot over the years. And I mean, not just online, but in real life as well. And the comment was, you should do podcasts. It's not something that has been completely forgotten to me or foreign. It's a thought that I've had for a long time, but it's the back of the bus, you know. It's not something that's at the forefront of what I'm thinking about doing in life. And even as recently as a few months ago, even my wife suggested it. You know, being in front of this camera, speaking on camera, you know, talking into the mic, and it feels very natural to me. I know a lot of people are camera shy and afraid of public speaking and things like that, but this is just a very natural feeling to me. You know, over the years, the vast majority of y'all, I ain't gonna say everybody, because, you know, it's quite a few individuals don't like me for whatever reason. You see the dislikes on the videos. But anyway, over the years, y'all seen, you know, me talk to y'all a lot, and I know that a lot of y'all really respect my knowledge of wrestling. And I mean, not just wrestling the games themselves, but, you know, the actual sport, the actual business, the actual art form. You know, respect my thoughts and my opinions, my understanding of the sport itself. I enjoy talking about it. I love watching it. It's, you know, been a part of me since 1982. When I came out the womb, I believe wrestling was on the TV in the hospital. So it's something that's always been a part of me, always will. Now, with that being said, the WWE Games community, it is not big in terms of popularity. Like, you see, there's a handful of YouTubers that you know, really have 100,000. And then most of them that do, you know, the news and stuff like Smack Talks, who is most underrated WWE Games YouTuber, deserves like 1 million followers and big money. But anyway, you know, guys like him that do the type of videos that he does, there's a few of those channels and they do good. And you got dudes like Dink Ops and them that kind of just make wrestling video game videos of what they want to do, and, you know, make the kind of content they want. Then you got dudes like me, you know, true content creators. You got callers. Few of them have YouTube channels. I think even fewer amount of them really use their YouTube channel. I know Dre does a whole lot. Might be some stuff coming with him. We'll see. But, you know, for what I do, man, my my audience is minimal. It's difficult. And some people well, why don't you, you know, make money off of YouTube? Well, I used to, and even when I did, it wasn't much. But thanks to somebody doing something very insensitive and stupid a couple years ago, YouTube completely changed the rules of monetization. One of those is 4,000 watch hours in 12 months. Now, first off, my views are garbage. Understand what I'm saying? You see a couple hundred views here and there. Some videos don't even have 100 views. My most viewed right now, I think, is AJ's moveset, AJ Styles, and it stands at like 2.2 thousand. You know, that's by any flip of the coin is not substantial. Then you add into that equation 3 to 4 minute videos. 4,000 watch hours it's tough. It's tough to come by. So, I mean, I'm working. I'm trying to get it. Hopefully I do at some point. I definitely thought I would off this game, but like I said, my views are garbage, man. It's just not much of nothing. I still feel like there's something amiss within my channel in terms of, you know, amount of subscribers versus amount of views. There's a disconnect in it somewhere. So make sure y'all click that bell and then that you got notifications enabled, because I think it's got a lot to do with that. People just not knowing that videos are up. But anyway, I digress. Back to the podcast situation. This weekend, I am really going to go through my Mixer channel and do some upgrades, because with Light Studio, they got, there's some aesthetic upgrades that I can do to make it look a lot better. Because I like Mixer. It's easy. You know what I mean? I just pop the Xbox on, boom, I'm in there. I don't have to have my cap card or none of that. All out, wired up, ready to go. So I am going to try to really garner an audience with Mixer. And yes, I've got to stream a lot more. I do. I know back when last year when I was streaming my career on 18, when I got to where I streamed 3, 4, 5 days a week, I started gathering a decent audience. So I really want to enhance my stream so everybody can enjoy it, and really go after, start targeting the audience and see what we can do before February, because if I don't have to spend a couple $1,000s to do all of this, I won't. And even with that, I'm really spending the money for that upgrade specifically for YouTube. That might not be worth it, because even if you look at, when I go live on YouTube, just told you guys hang out for a little while, we max out at like 13 viewers. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. This is something I'm interested in pursuing for financial gain. Then we got to do something. My voice acting, of course, that would be number one always, regardless. That's a career. But streaming and podcasts, hopefully, I hope that y'all really embrace and really help me build an audience, especially since it's been y'all that's requested it a whole lot. I don't know when. Follow me on Twitter. I tell y'all that all the time. Like, everybody always asks what's this and what's that and what's next. Follow me on Twitter, you'll find out. Like, that will answer all your questions. It's the easiest and the quickest way to get in touch with me if you need to. At Big Righteous. Don't know when I'll get started. I got some homework and some research to do, as I really want to maximize my potential. Content, I'm gonna start off small. I don't watch Raw and SmackDown every single week, every Monday, Tuesday. I don't. For one, Raw's 3 hours. 11 o'clock, man, I'm asleep. 5:30 comes quick. So a lot of times I'll either look at WWE's YouTube and check out all the clips, or I'll go fast forward through off of one of these sites and just download it and skip through it. I do watch one show every week. Yeah, I know I'm Mr. NXT. That's my jam. So, with that in mind, what I will probably do just to start the podcast and, kind of get my feet wet and get into it, I will start with just NXT. Now, NXT UK, although that's probably going to come because I watch it every week too. And my boo thing on there. So, I'll start off with perhaps a weekly podcast about NXT, and I would try to add into there when we have a pay-per-view, like we just had Extreme Rules, so I would have done one on that, results of that, my thoughts on that, with all of that there. So I'm gonna try to start off with just NXT, and as the audience grows, so will the podcast, so will the content, So one other question I got for y'all. The first is, would y'all really truly like to see me do a podcast? Will you support it and help to support it, not just by views and listens, but financially? I've had a lot of people, hey man, you need to get a Patreon. For what? Ain't nobody, ain't nobody helping me out. So that's a waste of time. If I feel like, and there's enough of y'all that comment like, yo dog, we got you monthly, I definitely start one. That's not an issue, but I haven't because there's no need. So, that being said, if you want a podcast from me, will you support it? You know, watching it, listening to it, spreading the word, sharing it with others, financially supporting it, you know, if I do go that route. And the last one, what format, you know, would you like to see? Would you like it to be just me doing it in a just a regular old podcast style? Like I, you know, put up a picture of NXT and you hear me talking in the background, and you can, you know, check it on. You can check it on YouTube. I would upload the audio for that. You could, you know, download it, whatever other aspect I use. You know, all of that's to be determined. I'm just trying to gather information right now. You know, where would I upload it to, where you could download it, listen to it, what have you. But where would you like for me to do it? And would you like it to just be audio, or would you like it to be like this right here? A video review, which, I mean, I guess it's still a podcast, so to speak. But, and if that's the case, where would you want that? YouTube, let me guess, y'all would prefer that to be streamed on there, I'm sure. So, just give me your thoughts, you know, and let me hear what y'all got to think, and your opinions on that. And if it's definitely something that would be supported, and you know, y'all are really interested in and really want, hey, I'm all for it. So, like I said, this right here is just, it's a natural feel for me. It's, you know, I could do this all day. Give me a comfortable chair, camera, the lights, you know, the right setup and all of that there. But yeah, I could do this all day. Absolutely could. So, look forward to reading these comments, see what y'all talking about, man. Know what it is. Keep it real, live righteous.